Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Global Freedom Conversations Live. And happy and blessed Monday for those who are on Monday, and happy and blessed Tuesday for those who are on Tuesday. Okay, so let's find out what is our topic for today.
The topic for our Global Freedom Conversation Live episode 33 says, Overwhelm the clarity, simplifying your path forward. This is what we are going to be deliberating upon this evening. Happy listening.
Yes, thank you, Sis Justina. So, we also want to remind, actually, before we dive into our topic, let us introduce ourselves. So, hi, everyone. My name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but currently residing in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor. Patsy?
Hi, my name is Patsy, and I am orig- Joe Pet Blessing, but originally I'm from Brunei. Now I'm residing in Edmonton, Alberta, and we are. I'm proud digital business owner and mentor.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Connie. I'm originally from the Philippines and now residing here in beautiful place of British Columbia, Canada. I'm a wife, a stepmom, and a proud digital business owner. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Good evening from my side. My name is Justina. I'm originally from Nigeria. I based in UK with my family member. I work in healthcare sector, and I am online digital business owner and a mentor. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. So we want to remind that every Tuesdays and every Thursdays in North America, and every Wednesdays and every Fridays in UK, we do have a free live webinar. So if you want to learn how you can start your own business and start creating that plan B or that extra side of income alongside your current job, here are three ways that you can get in touch with us to learn more about it. You can either put in the comments more info, send us a private message, and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have. Or you can register directly into our website with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to our free webinar. So when you register into our website, you will receive an email that will contain two links. The first one is to register to the live webinar. So there you can pick any day or both. And the second link you get there is the link to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to our live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now, you're probably wondering, so what is it that you're going to find out on the webinar? On the webinar, you're going to find out how our online business plan works. And also you get information, on and get to connect from with the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So, if you want to catch last week replay before tomorrow's live webinar, here were the hosts and panelists for last week.
So, our host is Malu. She's a banker. Um, what's this? So hard to. Yeah, she's a banker and our Rex compliance. And our panelist is Amita, child, oh,
Childhood educator.
childhood educator, and Janaki, she's a lawyer, and Delani, she's a business owner.
Also, we have Marshani, procurement specialist. We have Nim, engineer. Chaime, procurement advisor. And Rian, the nurse. Thank you.
Thank you, Connie. Thank you, Justina. So if you're catching a replay from last week's live webinar, our replays have subtitles in several languages, and our live webinar has subtitles in 5 languages: Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. So there you go. So if you want to learn how you can start your online business and start creating that plan B, or that extra side of income alongside your current job. Here are three ways again that you can contact with us. You can either put in the comments more info, send us a private message, or you can register directly into our website. Okay, so let's dive in into our topic for today.
Global Freedom Conversations, Episode 33, Overwhelm to Clarity, Simplifying Your Path Forward.
Yes, so that's what we're going to be talking today. So let's dive in into our topic. So again, welcome back to our another episode of the Global Freedom Conversations Live. And happy and blessed Monday for those who are on Monday, and happy and blessed Tuesday for those who are on Tuesday. So have you ever felt overwhelmed by, everything you should be doing? For example, like too many ideas, too many tasks, or too many expectations? Well, overwhelm doesn't come from having too much to do. It comes from lacking clarity on what truly matters. And today, we're talking about how to simplify your path forward and how to reduce mental clutter and move from scattered thinking to focused strategic action. And for that, we're going to be talking about the following.
Today's point, overwhelm is a sign of cognitive overload. Number two, clarity comes from from defining your priorities. Number three, simplifying your path increases momentum. And number four, mental clutter blocks strategy thinking.
Yes, thank you, Connie. So those are the points that we're going to be talking today. So let's dive into the first point. So overwhelm is a sign of cognitive overload. So what do we mean by that? Well, there was a moment early in my digital journey when I felt completely overwhelmed. New platforms, new tools, new language, new systems. And after 25 years in one industry, stepping into something different felt like learning a new operating system for my brain. And for a second, I thought maybe this is not for me, or maybe isn't I'm not built for this. But overwhelm wasn't a personal weakness. It was a neurological. So what do we mean by that? According to some research from the American Psychological Association, shows that chronic overwhelm is linked to cognitive, cognitive overload, a state where the brain is processing too much information at once. So it reduces decision-making ability and productivity. So in simple terms, when everything feels urgent, nothing feels clear. So the brain can only prioritize effectively when inputs are simplified. So what changed everything for me was not doing more, it was reducing. So instead of trying to learn everything at once, I focused on one step. Instead of comparing myself to others, I stayed in my lane. And instead of consuming endless information, I follow one structured path. So clarity began when I reduced what was competing for my attention. So in our community, I see this often. People feel overwhelmed not because they are incapable, but because they are overloaded. Too many opinions, too many strategies, too many distractions, too many comparisons. And when your attention is scattered, your confidence weakens. But when you narrow your focus, something shifts, one action at a time, one skill at a time, and one priority at a time. So that's when momentum returns. In life, overwhelm is often a signal, not that you're failing, but that you need to simplify. So you don't need more input, you need clearer priorities. And you don't need more hours, you need fewer distractions. So here's the takeaway for you. If you're feeling overwhelmed, don't question your capability. Instead, question your inputs. So reduce what's competing for your attention, choose fewer things, go deeper and not wider. And clarity is not found in doing more, it's found in focusing better. And when your mind has a space, your confidence returns, and so does your progress. So there's the key takeaway for this point. So now let's move on to the next point.
Thank you. Number 2 point says, without clear priority, everything feel urgent. A study from Harvard Business Review found that individuals who focus on fewer high impact priority are significant, more productive and less stressed than those juggling multiple tasks simultaneously. For me, clarity comes from defining your priority. That is, clarity is not something you just wait for. You don't wait for clarity. It is something you create by yourself. Many people feel confused or stuck, not because they lack ability, but because they haven't decided what truly matters most to them. They don't know what to do. Maybe I should go for this or go for that. Maybe my family is number one or business is number one or other thing. When you define your priority, your equity will now becomes clearer to you. When you know priority, if you take your family as priority, you will know what to do, you know how to adjust your time, you know what to focus on, you stop wasting time on the distractions. You won't be masters of everything. You want to be here, you want to be there, and you make better decision with confidence. You now make a better decision for yourself. That is, e.g., if your priority is financial freedom, you'll be thinking, I want to have financial freedom. What I'm doing is not enough for me. I want to supplement my income. I want more for myself. Then your daily action should now align with income. Generally, attitude, what you want, how am I going to get income, what do I need to do, what effort do I need to do I need to join community, do I need help? That's what you'll be thinking about. But if your priority is your family, you will protect your time. You have time for the family and energy differently, because this family, you are talking about family, you have more time for them. You don't need to do more, you need to focus on what matter most, either business, either family, either this or that. You will have focus on it. So the question is not, why am I confused? Because some people are confused because they don't know what they are going for. They don't know their priority. They want to put two, three things together at the same time. The real question is, what are my top priority right now? Once you answer that question, clarity will follow. Clarity will follow. Everything will be clear to you. When you pass the clearer, decision making becomes easier. You know what you want to do. You have decision, and your action will become consistent. Define what matter, not, and your path will become clearer. When you define what matter to you, is your family that is matter to you, is your business that is matter to you, is your job that is matter to you. Everything will be clear to you. You will know what to do, and you will focus your priority. Thank you. That's what I have for us about this. Thanks so much.
Thank you,
Back
Sis
to Miss.
Justina. So, Sis Justina just talk about clarity comes from defining your priorities. So, when you define, what is it that you want, what is your priorities, and you have that clear, that really helps you, to stay focused on what matter the most and not wasting, and feel overwhelmed by doing other things that are distracting you from doing it. Okay, so let's move on to the next point.
So the next one is simplifying your path increases momentum. Complexity creates hesitation. Simplicity creates action. Behavioral science research shows that people are more likely to follow through when tasks are simplified and broken into manageable steps. When your path is clear, decision making becomes easier, action becomes consistent, confidence grows naturally, and momentum follows clarity. So let's talk about this. Simplifying your path increases momentum. Because honestly, overwhelm doesn't come from doing too much. It comes from not knowing what to focus on. I experienced this when I started. There were so many things I thought I needed to do, and it felt heavy. But when I learned to follow the simple step by step system, everything changed. Research shows that when tasks are simplified, people are more likely to take action. And I saw that myself. When my path became clear, I stopped overthinking. I become consistent and my confidence grow. So if you feel stuck right now, don't add more. So simplify because clarity creates momentum. Thank you.
Hmm.
Thank you, Sis Connie. So Sis Connie talk about simplifying your path, increase momentum. So um, when you make it everything like we talked, the previous was to be clear. You have clear priorities, and now you know how to make those priorities more easier for you to do. So that creates that momentum. All right. So let's move on to our last point.
Yes, when your mind is full, your vision becomes unclear. Studies in cognitive psychology reveal mental clutter reduces focus, creativity, and long term planning ability. To move forward strategically, you must first create mental space through reflection, prioritization, and intentional decision making. Clear mind, a clear direction. Well, when your mind is overloaded, your direction becomes blurry. You feel busy but not productive. You think a lot but move very little. Research in cognitive psychology shows that mental clutter reduces focus, weakens creativity, and limits your ability to think long term. That's why you feel stuck even when you are trying your best. Progress doesn't start with doing more, it starts with creating space. Space to reflect, space to prioritize, space to make intentional decisions. Because when your mind becomes clear, your path becomes clear. Clear mind, clear direction, clear next move. Thank you.
Thank you, Patsy. So Patsy just talk about mental clutter blocks strategic thinking. So when you start making that space on your mind, because when you're overwhelmed, you have too many things on your mind. So what you have to do, you have to stop, reflect, and analyze. So that's where you start prioritizing what are the things that are important for you that will help you to move forward, and start making those decisions. But you need to make that pause and to be able to reflect. All right, so let's find out what is our key takeaway for this topic.
The key takeaway for this topic goes thus: if you are feeling overwhelmed, pause and ask yourself. Don't just push yourself, don't rush. What truly matters right now is clarity is not found in doing more. If you want your clarity, don't put two things together, don't put many things together. It is found in focusing better. Focus in the one that you want to do, the one that is most essential to you. That's the takeaway for today. Thank you.
Thank you, Sis Justina. Okay, so let's find out what is our message for the audience. Oh, you're muted, Sis.
Sorry. So comment clarity if this resonated or message us if you're ready to simplify your path forward and to take intentional action.
Yeah, so that's our message for the audience. And we have arrived to the end of our life. So we hope so that you learned today how from transform from overwhelm to clarity, by applying the tips that we shared today. We share a little bit, from our experience, from our community experience, how we need to focus, what are the things that we need to avoid so we don't feel overwhelmed. And if you want to add something else to our topic today, please put it in the comments and we'll be happy to read your comments. And if you want to be part of a global online community that supports you, that uplifts you, that motivates you, and it is with you along your journey um, while you're building your online business, here are two ways that you can do that. So you can either put in the comments more info, send us a private message, and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have. Or you can register directly into our websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to our free webinar. So we do have free webinar twice a week. In North America, you will find it at 5 p.m. PST, 6 p.m. MST, and 8 p.m. EST. In the UK, because it's early in the morning, like 2 a.m. in the morning, you will catch the replay of the live webinar. So when you register into our website, you will receive an email that will contain two links. The first one is to register to the live webinar. There you can pick either day or both. And the second link is the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to our live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. All right, so let's find out what is our topic for next Monday.
Or next Monday topic, episode 34, trusting the process when results feel slow.
Yes, that's what we're going to be talking next Monday. It's a very good one. It's a meaningful conversation about patience, perseverance, and maintaining belief when progress isn't immediately visible. So, very good topic for next Monday. So, don't miss it. And we want to say thank you to everyone that has watched the live with us today. For those catching the replay, thank you so much. And to our followers, thank you so much for being part of our journey, for believing in us, and for engaging with our content. We want to wish everyone a happy and blessed Monday for those who are on Monday, a happy and blessed Tuesday for those who are on Tuesday, and a happy and blessed week ahead for everyone. So thank you again for being here with us today, and we'll see you again next Monday for another episode of the Global Freedom Conversations Live. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for watching, and God bless you all. Bye,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Bye.
Bye.